guys? Enjoying the sunshine? Yeah. Well, I'm taking a video because it's for my kiln opening. Okay, so does anybody else ever get shell shock? You know, where you think everything's going to turn out and then you're surprised? Yeah, didn't look too bad. Hey everybody, it's Audrey from ORIISIN on the west side of Canada near Vancouver. I have a kiln opening today, and I just want to say that, yeah, it's sunny outside, so hopefully I can lighten this up in the editing. This was a slow cool program, and it was to 2200, held for 10 minutes, and then dropped to 1900, held for 30 minutes. And that is on my website under the blog section if you need to look up the firing schedules that I use. Oh, I just want to say thank you to everyone. You know what I'm noticing? Every time I put my head down, the camera goes dark, and when I put it up, it focuses on my face and stays light. So I'll try to keep my head up. So just want to thank everybody for subscribing to Sue. She's my YouTube sister in the BC hood. She lives over on the island, on the south of Vancouver Island, and so we're not that far from each other. Now, there are subscribers that live close to me, and I love hearing from them, and hopefully someday we can all get together for a little coffee or something. But it's kind of fun to have somebody who has a YouTube channel that is in BC. Anyway, yeah, thanks for checking Sue out. All right, so let's get started. Okay, I'm moving my camera closer. Hopefully that's going to help. So here are the cones, 5, 6, and 7. So great. Nice 6. I like that. I did some magnets as usual. So these are just a sample of the ones that were in this kiln. So this is the cherry one, and it is, all these magnets are fired one time, single fire. So this is Plainsman 340 clay, which is a buff, hot tamale with stroke and coat, and some green thumb, I think. I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Just pick one. And then the Lily of the Valley, this is old lace in there, and then the strawberry, which you've seen all these before. Maybe not the cherries, actually. I just did them. So, yeah. And I'll put a neodymium magnet on the back. They're a little bit stronger, and then I'm not worried then about them falling off somebody's fridge. Okay, and then I did some strawberries. And this is 2 times Sangria. This is 2 times Holly by Spectrum. And yeah, I put holly on there instead of my usual emerald because I'm at the bottom of the pot and it's grungy down there. So I thought, well, I might as well use it for leaves. So there's quite a few of them. They're cute. All right, then I have a little pot here. It is Plainsman 370, which is a white stoneware. So this is Smoky Mountain Mist by Opulence. That turned out really nice. Nice to see it on its own as a control. Yeah, it's very nice. Then I'm going to show you this one because this one is Plainsman 340S, so it's a buff with a speckle. And what I did here was Honey Flux ×3 at the bottom. Something tells me I didn't do 3 coats. It says that I did, but all right. And then on the top here is the Smoky Mountain Mist. So this is what it's looking like on the Honey Flux on a buff with speckle. So yeah, it's a pretty little pot. Nice. So here's a bit of the difference then. White stoneware, buff with speckle on Honey Flux. All right. Then, Lindy Lou, I tried your herb stripper bowl, garlic herb stripper bowl. So it's just hand built and it's on buff clay. So the colors are a little bit different. Oh yeah, I was going to go get that mug so I could show you the difference. But this is 3 times Mako's turquoise ice glaze. And then this all over. Yeah, all over, because it works a bit like a celadon and you want something pretty clear over this ginger garlic grating part. And you don't want to put too many coats. So actually there's 2 on here and 3 around here. And then I use the 2 times the mixed melon jungle gem. So just a second, I'm going to go grab a mug. Okay, so this is Plainsman 370 white stoneware, and that's what the turquoise ice. This one has 1 celadon bloom on top as well with the mixed melon. So you can see the difference between the clay. Both are very pretty. Works out just fine. There you go. All right, then my artichoke cutter. This is also 340 buff clay, and this cutter is available on my website. It comes in 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. And what I've done is put 1 manganese wash around the edge and didn't wipe it back. And then it's got 2 times gunmetal green by Coyote over the whole thing. And I love it. And yeah, if you're with me for a while, you've seen a lot of these because I don't want to change. I like the way it looks. So there's lots of crystals. Yeah. And it looks good on any clay. But yeah, I love that. This is another cutter that's on my website. So this is 370 white stoneware, and on the back I put the speckled buff engobe. And then on the front I used, this one I believe is Sangria, Spectrum Sangria, and it's also a one glaze wonder. I think it looks just fine like this, just beautiful with all the interest in it. And so this has 2 times Sangria. Yep. And then another one, rose plate, which is bigger. This one is on buff clay though. God, I hate the way this camera is doing this. But so this is the buff clay, and this one is Sunrise by Spectrum ×2. Okay, so this is the difference in size. So 6-inch and 8-inch. And then this 6-inch one is on white clay and it's curry ×2. And this 10-inch one is also curry and it's also on white stoneware. All right, so the 10-inch and the 8-inch and the 6-inch look like that together. So pretty. I love Spectrum. Love it. All right, so those are the cutters. Then you would have seen a tutorial I just put up with bee waterers. So this is one here. And these are done with stroke and coats, and they're fired once. So this is two times, it's 3 times cutie pie coral, and this is 2 times sour apple. And I only use 2 stroke and coat because it's so heavily textured. I tried before to do 3 coats and it crawled. So 2 here, 3 here. So I have a whole bunch here this is what they look like in greenware, and then I clean them up and paint them just like that and put them in the kiln for one firing. So that tutorial, I can leave you a little screen there, but I will link it below. Okay. Oh, so I wanted to show you just a minute. Get them all ready here. And in that tutorial, I show you how to epoxy the sticks on. So here you go. It's a bouquet of bee waterers. Pretty for the garden. This is another cutter that I brought out for Valentine's Day. It goes all year round, but I wanted to try on this buff clay, the Pottery Supply House Ferric Fervor. Does turn out differently than on 370 white, of course. So, meh, it's brown. And that's 2 times the Ferric Fervor. And this one's also the same. It is the buff clay, and I hand built this just a little baking dish with textured size, and I use the ORIISIN. Just a minute. The ORIISIN blocks or molds I got them from Amazon. I have a few different types, so I like them because they were rectangle and they were deep, and they weren't very expensive. So yeah, it makes a nice little baking dish, and it comes in this is the smallest, so it comes in a medium and a large as well, maybe even 4. Oh well, you can see. I made this little porcelain pot a long time ago, and it's been sitting on the shelf, and it was a flopper. Now here it looks white, but it's actually cherry blossom times 3, and it looks so beautiful pink. And yeah, I tested it. The light looks great in it. I don't know if I could show you right now. Yeah, not really, not with all these lights on, but I'll take a picture later. So that's my phone. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but not really. I'll take a picture of it later. And yeah, so that was, it's expensive. Holy cow. I bought this porcelain a long time ago. And I have quite a bit of it left, actually. I just need to get to it. But gosh, it's just, this is what I use it for its glowing factor. So I either make I pretty much just make luminaries because this is what I love about porcelain. So anyway, it was a flopper, so I pinched it and carved it and the whole thing, and then this is what we got. I have a little plant pot. Oh, I was having fun. I've never made them, but boy, was I having fun once I did it and it worked out. 370 white clay, and it's a little one piece pot with saucer. And you've seen this combo before from me, which I absolutely love, so you'll keep seeing it. But this is 2 times cactus by spectrum, 2 times floating turquoise by spectrum, and then 2 times olive float by Mako. Yeah, so I just turned it in one piece and then later poked a couple little holes in. Can you see where they are? Yeah. Turned out cute. I don't know why I was having so much fun turning that. Right, this bowl is 340S by Plainsman, which means it's buff with speckle. And it is, just to make sure I've got this right, honey flux, 2 times 1 river birch on the inside and the outside. And then I just took stroke and coat and squeezed it from the bottle. And that I did sour apple, cutie pie coral, and sour apple again. So we lost quite a bit of the sour apple, but I would do it again. Yeah. I guess like one of the last things that I'm like, okay, I got to get this kiln on. But yeah, it turned out cute. Somebody will like it. All right, now, which one should I choose? Well, let's go for this one. This is another speckle buff. And this one is 3 times honey flux, inside and out. And then it's 2 times a band of indigo float by Amico. And then it was 2 times a narrower band of gunmetal green by Coyote. Here, okay, I'm gonna fess up because it's a nice little vase, isn't it? Okay, but I'm gonna fess up. Kim on Seth, I was trying to throw your travel mug. I failed that, but hey, I got a nice little vase. So what this is, 3 times blue opal by Mako. So it's in their opal line. And then it's 2 times Aurora Green by Mako. And I always love how it turns out. It's like you don't even really see that much green in it. But it turns out like this all the time. And it looks fab over green opal. So yeah, I'm loving that. You know, you just got to work with what you got. Actually, try throwing another one. It's going to be another vase. All right, so let's go to this mug. Is 3 times honey flux, inside and out, and this is 370 white stoneware. 3 times not honey flux, flux blossom. 3 times flux blossom on the outside and the inside. And then here is swoop, 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 2 times raspberry mist by Mako, swoop, swoop, 2 times raspberry, 2 times lavender mist by Mako. And on the inside and the outside. So yeah, just want to make sure. No, I didn't. So yeah, it's cute. Pretty little mug. I was trying my mint speck. So inside I have white opal ×3, and this is also 370 white stoneware. And on the outside I've done all over 3 times mint speck. And you're all right. It is very silky smooth. Quite nice, isn't it? And I noticed Mako at Ansika this year is releasing 3 other specks. I think it's a pink and a whatever. Yeah. But what this is 2 times milk glass by Mako. And that's what it does to the mint speck. I did put some in there too. So that's what it does on white opal. Yeah, that's pretty. Very soft. It just makes all of those specks run down. It's got some crystal. Oh, and here I noticed a little bit of crazing. So we'll see. But yeah, there's some, maybe when I take a picture you can see it better. I have 2 hand-built mugs. This one is, it's on buff clay by Plainsmen. And, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, so out is, it's a roller by Vermont Pottery Works. The seashell one. I love it so much. All right. And inside I have Louisiana Bayou. And yes, have a good look at that super round rim. Isn't it just a blessing when that happens? You just want to stare at it with a hand-built mug. Anyway, and then I have 2 times Louisiana Bayou here and here, and at the top and top. And then in here is 2 times Morning Glory. And then on the starfish, I have 2 times Soft White. And I love it. It's a nice mug. Yeah. And I have another handmade mug, hand-built mug. And that is here. And it is mostly round. I love that. And inside is tapenade. And outside, so this is buff clay again. Outside is, you know, I used a green underglaze and wiped it back, but you can't tell. So it disappeared. And then I used 2 times Soft White. And then I also used 2 times tapenade. And you can see little bits of it. But that Soft White really ran this time. And that's because of that cone 6, right? So, but sometimes it's a crapshoot what your kiln's going to do. So if I knew, okay, that's going to be a solid cone 6, well, then I would have glazed this a little bit differently. But it's pretty and I like it. And this is also from Vermont, this Pottery, Vermont Pottery Works roller. It's a wildflower one. And it's another Lindy Lou thingy. It's a peony mug. And so this is with that peony cutter that we have in the silicone molds, and I'll try and link those below. And then this is Spectrum Bougainvillea ×2 and Spectrum Curry ×2. It turned out really cute. It's a nice little mug. Yeah. Then I will show you my strawberry mugs. Inside, so these are 370 white stoneware, and inside is 4 times Snapdragon in there. But outside is 2 times Sangria by Spectrum, and then 2 times Amaryllis by Mako. And the strawberry has the 2 times Sangria. And then this one actually has Emerald by Mako on it, 2 times Emerald. So let me just see here. You can see the difference between them. Okay, so that is white clay, and this one is buff clay. So they're both very pretty. It's just, yeah, just different. So I love these. I love them because I know Crowsberry Farms is going to love them. Strawberry is the big season. It's like the ramp up to strawberry season is crazy over there. Because as soon as the gates are opened for strawberry season, it is just inundated with customers. All right, now I am going to do some lime shower experiments, I guess you might say. So this one is, well, I'm running out of room here. One moment, I need to put that over there. All right, so this one is on the inside, Glacier by Spectrum, poured in there. And then on the outside, so this is white stoneware. On the outside, I have Glacier by Spectrum, Floating Turquoise by Spectrum, Morning Glory by Spectrum, and Louisiana Bayou by Spectrum, and then 2 times Lime Shower, wait a second, over this much. I like it. I think it looks great. So yeah, that's lime shower over all of those. So it's quite nice. It did get hot, so you know but I mean, look how pretty. Over Glacier by Spectrum. Yeah, beautiful. And then another lime shower that I have is using Celadons. So it is Fog by Amico, Rainforest, which we've all seen by Amico, and then Storm by Amico. Let's turn it this way because it came down further. And then it is 2 times Lime Shower here and here. So yeah, look how pretty. Yeah, that is nice. I like it. All right. Two more pieces. This one is to make this I don't know if I'd call it a chip and dip because it doesn't have a lot of space on the bottom for chips. It's more like a veggie dip or bread dip. Yeah, but they sell well. I have a tutorial on making these spiral something in dips. And this one is made with 370 clay, so white stoneware, and I put 3 times speckled engobe on the bottom. And then this color is Pottery Supply House Pumpernickel ×2. And this color is Pottery Supply House Nickelodeon ×2. And the rollers, I believe I got this ginkgo one from Jessica Putnam Phillips a very long time ago. And then this one is an algae roller. So yeah, they always sell very well. I think it's just the elegant design of them, because they're kind of more beautiful than useful, but they still are useful. And the last piece I have is a glaze along that is coming. It turned out a little bit differently than it normally does, so it's 370. And this here, I want to show you the outside. This always works this way, which I just love. This is 2 times Spectrum's Holly Green and 2 times Spectrum's Texture Kiwi Fruit. It's so beautiful. The inside is a frozen pond, and so it is 2 times Holly Green, 2 times Dots of Running Hot Chowder by Spectrum, and then 2 times Texture Kiwi Fruit by Spectrum. And I did film this one. It's just coming still. Usually it's not so blue, but I mean, it's beautiful for sure. Yeah, nice. This is just my fave. It's my fave. I love it. Okay, so it was a little bit longer today because I had kind of 1.5 kiln unloads here. Yeah, just a little reminder about NCECA 2027. There's a Discord that we all chat on to prepare for going there in March of 2027. And I will leave the link for you to join because everyone's welcome, not just people with YouTube channels. Anyone is welcome. And other than that, please subscribe and share and hype if you so will. That would be nice. And all of the great YouTube stuff. And thanks for hanging out with me. Peace out.